Before the suits, before the TV fame, before becoming one of the most recognizable entrepreneurs in America, Daymond John was just a kid in Queens, New York, with a big dream and a very small budget. And when I say small budget, I mean check the couch cushions for coins. Small.
The kid who saw opportunity everywhere. Daymond was born in 1969 and raised by a hardworking single mother.
Money was tight. Really tight. We're talking stretch one meal into two tight. But his mother believed in something powerful. Learn skills. Work hard. Create your own future. So while other kids were just hanging out, Daymond was watching, learning, paying attention to trends. And one day, inspiration struck. He noticed something interesting. People loved hats. Not just any hats. Stylish hats. Cool hats. Statement hats. And that's when the light bulb went off, the birth of an idea, and a lot of sewing. With just a few $100s, Daymond bought fabric. Then he went home, sat at a sewing machine, and started making hats. Yes, literally sewing hats in his house. Imagine explaining that to your friends. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, nothing, just building a fashion empire in my living room. Totally normal. His early hats were bold, stylish, and different from what stores were selling. And people noticed. The birth of a brand. Daymond didn't just want to sell hats. He wanted to build a brand. That brand became FUBU. And if you're wondering what FUBU means, it stands for us, by us. A message, a movement, a brand with identity. At first, Daymond sold hats on the streets, out of his car, sometimes from the trunk. No fancy store, no investors, just hustle and confidence. The breakthrough moment. Then came a turning point. A major one. Rapper LL Cool J wore FUBU clothing in public. That was huge. Suddenly, everyone noticed. Orders started coming in. Demand exploded. And Daymond realized this wasn't just a side hustle anymore. This was a business. A real one. From hustler to household name. As FUBU grew, so did Daymond's reputation. He turned his passion into a global fashion brand. Eventually, the company generated hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. Not bad for a guy who started with a sewing machine and determination. Later, Daymond became a familiar face on the hit TV show Shark Tank. Now, instead of pitching ideas, he listened to them and invested in them. Imagine going from, "Can someone buy my hats?" to, "I'm deciding which business to fund." That's a serious upgrade. The mindset that built an empire. Daymond often talks about something he calls the power of broke. Not having money forced him to be creative, resourceful, focused. When you don't have much, you learn how to use what you do have. And that mindset became one of his greatest strengths. Not luck, not connections, hustle. The legacy of Daymond. Today, Daymond John is known as a fashion mogul, a best-selling author, a television personality, a mentor to entrepreneurs. But his story reminds us of something powerful. You don't need a perfect start. You just need a strong mindset. And maybe a sewing machine.